Welcome to the 2021 Bloomingdale School of Music Virtual Benefit, a Symphony of Bloomingdale in the Key of Hope. I'm Erika Atkins, and I am the Executive Director of the Bloomingdale School of Music and your host for tonight. To kick off tonight, I'd like to ask New York City Council member Helen Rosenthal, a longtime supporter of Bloomingdale, to join us live to say a few words. And we'll be spotlighting her now.
Thank you so much, Erika. You look so beautiful standing there. I think I'm there. You're just, what a lovely setup. Really appreciate that. So I'm Councilmember Helen Rosenthal, and your council member on the Upper West Side, and I am just delighted to be joining Bloomingdale School of Music's annual spring benefit. During this time of recovery and renewal, it's more important than ever to celebrate the power of music and our talented and dedicated community. I truly believe that community-based arts education organizations like Bloomingdale are essential for our collective well-being. I offer my congratulations and thanks to tonight's honoree, Erika Floreska, for her tremendous contributions to BSM. During her tenure, Erika expanded access to music education, significantly increased BSM's resources, and initiated valuable community partnerships. Countless BSM students have and will benefit from capital improvements, upgraded facilities, and new instruments made possible by Erika's hard work and dedication. And I thank BSM from the bottom of my heart for serving New York City for over a half a century. BSM has made it a mission to provide access to high quality music education to anyone who seeks it, regardless of economic status, ability level, ethnicity, or religious background. And BSM is truly a community that brings people together through music. But if you want to be executive director of BSM, your first name has to be Erika. So now, every day, under Erika Atkins' amazing leadership, BSM will continue to instill a lifelong love of music through its programs, partnerships, and performances. This is a priceless gift. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Councilmember Rosenthal. And I think you're right. Your name does have to be Erika to lead Bloomingdale. So I'm glad you picked up on that already. And thank you to everyone for joining us here today. As you can see, I am hosting live from the Bloomingdale School of Music Concert Hall, which was recently renovated by the show Joy to the Rescue back in fall of 2019. Grace Shoshana, our executive director, executive assistant, and an alum of Bloomingdale, is here behind the camera with me. Joining us to make sure that the ship sails smooth tonight, we have John Gaddett, a development coordinator, who is located across the river in New Jersey. Alyssa Click, our new communications and marketing assistant, just started a couple of weeks ago. She is currently in Florida. And Tsunami Atinkamu, our communications and marketing manager, who is currently in Congo. That's right, Congo. So this is like proof that literally just nothing can stop the Bloomingdale staff from getting the job done. Thank you all for your hard work on making tonight happen. I also want to give an honorary shout out to Laura Gravino, who's our Director of Education, for all of your support on helping us put together tonight's event. And to everyone watching, please, I know I've heard some of you are already doing it, shout out in the chat where you are. We'd love to hear from you. So this evening, we celebrate not only 56 years of community learning and music, but also the incredible leadership of my predecessor, Erika Floreska, and the commitment and resilience of all of us. While no two school years are ever alike, this year has certainly been a special one for Bloomingdale for many reasons. Although we closed our beloved Brownstone due to the COVID-19 pandemic a little more than a year ago, Over the last year, we've not only continued to serve our community virtually 7 days a week through private lessons, music theory classes, ensembles, early childhood classes, and our flagship music access program and Bloomingdale training program, we've also continued to evolve during this time. This year, we focused on specific goals to stay true to our mission of bringing quality music education to all those who seek it, as the world around us is constantly changing, such as engaging our community and supporting our artists through faculty recitals and creating new fun engagement events, like our new Just for Fun series, investing in technology infrastructure to support online learning, connect with our students, and we also want to build upon what we've learned when we come back in person. We're working to continue to connect with the wider community through investing in and developing partnerships, committing to the safety and accessibility of the brownstone to our families through renovation, and committing to our mission by providing financial aid opportunities. Our team has worked really hard to achieve these goals, and this has been made possible because of each of. Today, we celebrate not only commitment and resilience, we celebrate the power of hope in our past, in our present, and in our future. You are the ones who gave Bloomingdale students, families, faculty, and staff support and hope as they transition to online learning in just a matter of days, providing much needed consistency and connection for our family. You are the ones who welcomed me with an open arm as I joined the school this past September, and I was immediately struck by the incredible love so many people have for this school and the dedication they have to our community. As a longtime resident of Northern Manhattan myself, I'm honored to lead this Upper West Side gem. Just being in the presence of Bloomingdale, even virtually, fills me with hope for all that's to come. And of course, we honor Erika Floreska, who served as the executive director of Bloomingdale from 2014 to 2020. That's right, I heard there've already been a lot of jokes in the chat, but clearly Bloomingdale really loved an Erika, particularly an Erika with a K, because that is clearly the right way to spell your name. So during her tenure at Bloomingdale, she did so much incredible work, which Helen mentioned earlier, and we'll be talking about it more tonight. But something that's really important is she laid a solid foundation for us to move through COVID and look forward to the future. And for that, we are honoring her tonight. You're going to see performances from our students, joined by Broadway stars such as Alyssa Fox and Aisha Jackson. We're also going to give you a little sneak peek of what's in store when we reopen the doors of our brownstone later this year. This year has revealed so many different things for so many of us, but one is something that a lot of us here already knew. Music is essential. It is a powerful tool for expression, growth, and connection. It is also a form of self-care during difficult times. It is my hope that Bloomingdale not only remain the hub for quality music education, but a form of inspiration for all of us. The funds we've raised for this campaign, and will continue to raise here tonight, will help make that vision a reality and provide access to it by allowing us to give financial support to our students. And you all have been so generous to us over the last couple of months. Thank you. So to give an update on where we are in fundraising with the campaign, I'm gonna throw to my fundraising tracking correspondent, John Gattis. John, are you there?
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Glad everyone could join us this evening. So thank you for being here, and thank you so much for your generosity. Our goal for this campaign was to raise $45,000, and I'm really thrilled to announce that just beginning the evening, we've already exceeded that goal. I'll pull up a little information here. So even though we've met our goal, every dollar does go directly to supporting student scholarships, financial aid programs, our faculty concerts. So please do keep giving if you're able. We'll drop some links in the chat of ways you can do that. You can donate, or you could enter our raffle. There are a lot of great items in there, including a new set of AirPods Pro, a private concert in Bloomingdale's new backyard with some of our teaching artists. And also very exciting, Generous Donor has announced that they will match any gift $10 and above. They'll match it and double it. So if you donate $100 to Bloomingdale, we will get $300 to support students, financial aid, scholarships, all of that stuff. So I will hand it back to Erika.
Looks like we need to mute someone. Baby Shark is great though. I actually think based on the song, I think I might even know who. I think I know who that is. Well, thank you, Jack. So I'll keep going. So yeah, even tonight, a $10 donation turns into a $30 donation with our matching donor. So it is true, a little bit can go a long way. All right, so to start off our program for tonight, one of our amazing early childhood teachers, Shoshana Vogel, will be leading a little sing-along. We know we're getting pretty close to bedtime, as you just heard, for some of the little ones who may be joining us tonight. So I think they're here. Hello to my godsons, Cole and Anthony, and their little brother, Jack. So parents, this can be a part of your bedtime routine, and this one is for you. Shoshana is going to be joined by Chondra Profit-Ardrey, one of the stars of The Lion King, her daughter, Cali, and some of their friends. Enjoy.
Hi, Faces. So I should learn who's here, right? And we have such a tiny baby. I'm so excited.
This is Cali.
Cali? Okay, awesome.
Say hi, Cali.
Cali. Hi, Cali. I'm Shoshana. Nice to meet you, Cali. Hi, Demi. How old is Demi?
Demi is 8 months.
8 months. Wow. Okay, awesome.
This is Killian.
Say it again.
Killian?
Killian.
Yeah.
Like the Irish name, right?
Hi, this is Nuri.
Nuri. Okay, awesome.
Say hello.
Nuri. Okay. Okay, Mom. So yay. I'm so excited. So I mean, like, what can I tell you? So I've been doing it for about 5 years here at Bloomingdale. And I'll tell you that the screen world is a whole nother reality. It's another universe. Believe it or not, it works though. And I'll tell you, the main thing is just enjoy, have fun. And if you have a scarf or a piece of fabric, I like to use them for a couple of activities. They're kind of fun. And everything that I give you is stuff that you can do at home. You know what I mean? And the music will be your friend, the activities will be your friend, because as you know, you have lots of moods and lots of different things that happen. So these are good ideas, and everything we do in class, we would love if you do at home. So if you have that, great. If you have like a rattle or something, I have little maracas. If you don't worry. So there'll be a couple times where we'll kind of jam out, and if they're just watching me and listening, that's fine. Because a lot of what we do with babies, it's sensory stuff, right? So we're giving them stuff to look at, we're giving them stuff to hear, and on screens, of course, it's, you know, we're not getting the energetic stuff, but they are getting some sensory stimulation, right? So I probably should get going because I know little ones. And parents, if you want to try to do what I'm doing, that's kind of the idea, and they absorb it. And I'm not looking for musical behaviors from babies. You know, we just wanted them to hear it, to hear the sounds, you know, the different key signatures, time signatures, all that stuff, because that's how their brains grow. And having fun with you is the main thing. So if they start to look at mommy and not the screen, we're very happy about that. This is good news, okay? So if they're doing that and I'm in the background, it's okay. Okay. Hello, hello. I'm so happy to see you. Hello, nice to meet you. And how are you today? Hello to your mommies. I'm so happy to see you. Hello. Hey, Erika. And how are you today? Maybe sounds a little different. Do a little bouncing. Perfect. Awesome. Hello. Hi, Cali. I'm so happy to see you. Hello. Hi, Demi. And how are you today? Hello. Hi, Killian. I'm so happy to see you. Hello. Hi, Nuri. And how are you today? Hello to your mommies. I'm so happy to see you. Hello, my name's Shoshana. I'm doing fine today. La la, la la, la 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 la. Hey, I'm gonna get quiet. La la, la la, la 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 la. Hey! Awesome.
My name is Naho Parrini. I am on the violin faculty at Bloomingdale School of Music. I also serve as director of a pre-college program called Music Access Project, also known as MAP program. MAP program is a scholarship program that provides high quality yet nurturing musical environment to those who seek intense musical training. Every few years, through a generous grant from the Edward and Sally Van Lier Fund at the New York Community Trust, we select several Van Lier Fellows from the MAP program. The mission of the Van Lier Fund is to provide educational assistance and training to gifted teens who aspire to a career in the arts. This year, we have chosen 4 students: Alexa Carmona, Aaron Nichols, Julian Walther, and Leighton Yang Zhang. For the next 2 years, those students will have a significant role in the BSM community by representing the school, giving speeches and performances. For tonight, each Van Lier Fellow has been asked to create a video of a 30-second speech of what hope means to them, and a 90-second performance on the theme of hope. We hope you enjoy their performances tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and thank you for your generous donation. Your gift helps us continue our important mission of providing open access to high-quality music education to anyone who seeks it.
For me, hope means everything that happens before you achieve your goal. You always say statements such as, I hope this will happen, or I hope it'll come out to this, or I hope that this will turn out this way. You always say these statements, and then they create little stepping stones that help you go to achieve your goal, the main thing that you're aiming for. And it's always these I hope statements that keep you motivated to keep going and to not stop. And that's why hope is so important, and it has so much meaning in everything.
Hi, I'm Julian Walther. I play the violin, and I've been going to Bloomingdale School of Music for 3 years now. Being a MAP student has helped me become a better musician, and it's given me opportunities at learning certain skills. I will be playing the Beethoven Romance in F major, and it gives me a sense of hope because of its lush and pretty tones, since Beethoven usually plays with attitude and force. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex and Julian, for those wonderful performances. And thank you to people who are joining us from all over the place. So I know we have people obviously from New York City, there's Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. I hear Rochester is representing. We've got folks from Delaware, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, which is Erika Floreska's home state, Virginia, which is my home state. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, feel free to throw out in the chat like where you are. We love to hear where you guys are. Now, as some of you may know, the Bloomingdale School of Music recently received a $350,000 grant from Baisley Powell Elabash Fund to renovate the second floor of our 100-year-old brownstone. And guys, it's happening. This grant, though, is just one example of the $1 million for capital improvement that our honoree, Erika Floreska, secured for the school during her time here. And so, like I just said, demolition just started yesterday. You go upstairs, it looks kind of crazy. Even actually the back of the concert hall has a bunch of pianos in it. So this is happening. So, you know, one of the things I wanted to make sure you guys knew is what's going to be happening in this space. So joining us is our lead consultant on the project, Chris McAnnis, who will walk us through the changes we're going to be making through the space.
I'm Chris McAnnis. I'm owner of LOM Property Consulting, and I provide owner's rep services to social service agencies, and in this case, to Bloomingdale. So we've arrived at the second floor, and we're talking about, we are contemplating using the entire floor now, and looking at it the first time as a combination of two multi-purpose spaces and the foyer. And in this renovation, we expect to completely redo all the finishes of the space, a very worn out and squeaky floor, and put behind it all of the infrastructure that's been lacking in the building for a long time. New electrical service, new mechanical service, make sure that the radiators are good and tight, and change the general dynamic of all of the finishes of this space and have them work and be integrated into kind of one large plan. We have always referred to as a library. Ironically, the guts of the library has always been a bookcase that's on the rear wall, which will now be taken out, so that we can get the floor and the room back to its kind of majestic, simple geometry. And again, as I said before, we will have all of the finishes replaced, new ceiling, new walls, and new floor, new lighting, and will be a dramatic but much simplified space to do an array of activities. So again, in the tapestry room, obviously the main feature being the tapestry on the wall, which is really original to the room. It is unfortunately in very bad condition and really beyond restoration, but we will certainly memorialize its importance to the school and keep some small piece of it and preserved and shown somewhere in the room, as well as good photo documentation of the room as we have always known it to be. And perhaps the most exciting feature of the renovation, and what was originally the reason that we even contemplated a renovation, was to create an accessory stair to the rear yard, which was just renovated last year. We've been lacking that. Currently, the only way to access the yard is through the concert hall, which you can imagine has its limitations. And so we are going to now create a doorway here, a glass door, that will step out onto a terrace balcony, which will have a stair that goes down to the rear yard. And so we will now join this room with the ability to go out and to relax, or to have a meeting, or just take a breath of fresh air, in the rear yard. And that is a completely exciting component of the project.
Hello, I'm Leighton. Hope has many meanings, whether metaphorically or literally. To me, hope means that you're wishing for something that is beyond your current capabilities to happen. And as a pianist, it's very reassuring in a way because through diligence and especially through hard work, you can achieve that goal that you hoped would have happened. I'll be playing Gardens in the Rain by Debussy, and I'll be playing the hardest section for me and hoping I'll be playing it correctly.
I'm Aaron Nichols, and I've been a student at Bloomingdale for about a decade now. It's really been an important place to me musically and sort of as a second family. The piece that I wrote for this is something of an exploration of where hope typically is, where it fits in to a picture of a reasonably bleak world. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah.
This is Assemblymember Danny O'Donnell, and I'm very happy to be here today with you to celebrate the Bloomingdale School of Music. People my age have told me that they grew up in this neighborhood and they learned to play music here, and I can tell you, my nephew is also a music student here at Bloomingdale. It's an important neighborhood institution that I'm happy to support. I want to send my best to Erika, who is leaving, and to Erika, who's coming in. I guess the rule is, if you want a great executive director, hire an Erika. Thank you for having me, and hopefully soon we can do this in person. Have a great celebration.
To the gala. My name's Teresa Payne, and I am one of the flute teachers here at Bloomingdale School of Music. I also have the pleasure of conducting and directing the Bloomingdale Flute Choirs. You heard that right. Plural. We have 2 flute choirs here at Bloomingdale School of Music. We have the Senior Flute Choir, which started about 2 years ago, and involves students of all ages. We have middle school, high school, adults, people who've played for just a couple years, people who've played for 20 years. And we have the Junior Flute Choir made up of students who have played for 1 or 2 years. And all of these groups have so much fun rehearsing in person when we could, and now virtually, and creating these amazing concerts for you, like the one you're going to hear next. We're going to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and this is a version that we did last spring, and we are going to be joined by an amazing singer. So I hope you'll enjoy this. I'd like to give a shout out to the flute choir, to everyone who put in their talents and hard work on this. Lily, Sonia, Naisha, Laura, Anne, Laura, and of course our very own Erika Floreska. Enjoy.
Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Then oh, why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away up off the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh, why can't I?
Hello, my name is Alyssa Fox. I am a Broadway performer, and I was previously in the shows Wicked the Musical, where I played the role of Elphaba, and the original cast of Disney's Frozen on Broadway, where I got to play the role of Elsa. Arts education has been a very important thing for me since a very young age. I grew up in a public school system in Texas, where I was a part of a really fantastic magnet arts program and got to be involved in orchestra, show choir, piano lab, and regular choir, and I was very involved in those things. Arts education gave me a place to go when I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere else. It helped me work with others and really taught me new things to expand my horizon and created new possibilities for my future. I think it's really important that every student have access to arts education because it can really improve their lives.
Thank you for the beautiful performances. Thank you for the beautiful performances, Whitten, Aaron, and for your creativity. Thank you to the BSM Senior Flute Choir and Teresa for that awesome introduction. And of course, thank you, Alyssa, for that beautiful version of an old classic. And of course, thank you to Danny O'Donnell for spotlighting our special school and from Bloomingdale, no less. So clearly, like, Bloomingdale is the place where you want to be, obviously. So now is about that time. We're going to go live to our fundraising tracker correspondent. John, are you there?
Hello again. Thank you very much. So just to give everyone an update on where we are at currently, since you last saw me, we have raised almost $2,000 just in this last little bit. So thank you so much to everyone who's donated. Just a reminder that these donations will be matched this evening. So please do donate if you have not done so yet. And if you have not checked out our raffle, please do that as well. You'll see a link in the chat. We've got a lot of great items there. And the raffle is going to be going until Saturday evening. So you've got a few days to check those things out. So thank you again for all of your support and generosity, and I'll hand it back to Erika.
Thank you, John. And now, for a part of the night I have been very much looking forward to. Erika Floreska is a champion of music and arts education. For 25 years, she has created access to arts through her roles as the executive director of the Bloomingdale School of Music, the executive director at Tectonic Theater Project, and the director of education at Jazz at Lincoln Center. So here's a funny story. Years ago, I did a project while I was in grad school on the WeBop program at Jazz at Lincoln Center, only to find out recently that Erika was one of the people who created it. So indeed, her influence on the field has been felt far and wide. Erika has been incredibly key to a smooth leadership transition here at Bloomingdale. So I've gotten to know her pretty well, and I could go on and on and on about how awesome she is. Instead, I'm gonna give you a break from me, and we're gonna show you all this video to highlight all of her accomplishments here at the school. John, hit it.
Good evening. I'm Ken Michaels, Board President of the Bloomingdale School of Music. I am honored to be celebrating my friend Erika Floreska, who was Bloomingdale's Executive Director from 2014 until last year. While we're not together, we are together in spirit, and since Erika is such a spirited person, I decided to dress up for the occasion. Recruiting Erika to Bloomingdale was one of the best decisions that the board has made. She is creative, she's fun, she's incredibly hardworking. Her energy and her laugh are infectious. To quote a theme song from the 1970s TV show that was in reruns when I was a student at Bloomingdale, she showed us you can make the impossible happen. To give you a sense of Erika's drive, she agreed to interview with the board on Mother's Day. And of course, we hired her. Not long after she became executive director, she arranged to throw a huge 50th anniversary party for the school at the church where Bloomingdale had started. And the event was so successful, we had to open the balcony of the church where it was being held so that we could hold more attendees. Since I'm geeky, I'll also talk about that side of Erika. She dots every I and crosses every T. After years of late audits, she got us on schedule with everyone, and she got us a grant that allowed us to build a website that actually works on our mobile phones. Erika's can-do approach was at its peak when, through a friend of mine, Bloomingdale was offered a makeover of its concert hall by the NBC TV show George to the Rescue. While I was certainly proud to have reeled in the opportunity, Erika was the one who had to pull about 15 rabbits out of a hat to make it actually happen while the school was still operating. And the result, of course, was incredible. There's a shot of the two of us in the show as we got our first look at the finished product, and we looked at each other. It was like, pinch me, I'm dreaming. So I want to toast Erika, a colleague for 6 years who continues to be a friend and a friend to Bloomingdale. On behalf of the board, thank you for your vision and for your work. You have left our beloved school a far better place. Cheers.
Thank you, Erika, for bringing your energy and passion to Bloomingdale. It was lots of fun working with you. I wish you lots of luck and much joy in building communities of artists and art lovers throughout your career.
Hi, Erika. I am so happy to be part of this opportunity to honor you and to say thank you for all the things you've done for Bloomingdale over the years. It's wonderful to be able to celebrate another spring benefit with you and to wish you the best going forward. Thanks.
Hello, Erika. This is Jean Marie DeVoe. I feel that it's a privilege for me to be able to honor you this evening. You are such an extraordinary woman, and I appreciate all the hard work, dedication, passion, and effort you placed into being our executive director from 2014 to 2020. You're an outstanding leader. I admire you so much. I learned so much from you. And I just appreciate your energy, your drive, your talent, and your love for people. We appreciate you so much, Erika. Thank you for all you've done for us. And best wishes to you, your family, and loved ones for the future and always. We love you.
Congratulations, Erika. Well deserved. And I have a few other people here who would like to say something to you. This is the Bloomingdale Flute Choir.
Congratulations, Miss Floreska.
Congratulations, Erika.
Congratulations, Erika. Congratulations, Erika.
Congratulations, Erika. Congratulations, Erika. So proud of you. Love from your flute choir. Thank you for everything you've done for Bloomingdale, and we are so glad to have you still in our flute choir.
Hi, Erika, it's Zach. I want to say thank you again for welcoming me into the School of Music family back in 2014, right when you first started. You were one of the first people I met when I moved to New York, and the memories I've had working both with you, with your children, and all the awesome other faculty at Bloomingdale School of Music have been some of my favorite connections I've made since moving here. Thank you for all that you've done for us and for helping to transform our school into the amazing school that it is today with all of its great facilities and everything. Thank you so much, Erika. It's a pleasure to celebrate you tonight.
Hi, Erika. It's been such a pleasure to work together, and I really admire your vision for the arts
your sense of community and integration. I wish you all the best in your new adventure. We're here for anything you need. Thank you so much.
Hi Erika, thank you so much for everything you did for the school. It was always great working with you and we will miss you a lot, but we wish you the best on your new professional adventure.
Hi Erika, just a quick hello and to say that you're sorely missed at the school. It was transformed by your time there, and also to say I hope you're enjoying your new job, that you find it rewarding, and that the short commute means you get to spend more time with your kids. So you are missed. Please be in touch and don't be a stranger. Bye.
Hey, Erika, thanks so much for taking care of us and getting us this beautiful studio that we can teach out of. It means a lot to be comfortable and be able to breathe the air and everything. So I really appreciate it, and good luck with everything.
Hi, Erika. Congratulations. We are so thrilled for you being honored, and we know that every organization that has had you a part of it is better for it, for your incredible energy and all that you contribute to everything that you love, and we just love you so much.
You betcha.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hi, Erika.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We aren't at all surprised that you are being honored tonight.
Yeah, for all the work you've done at Bloomingdale, we know that when you got there, you made a huge commitment to that place to see the vision through that you had for it. Congratulations on doing that.
And we also know that going forward at the next endeavor, that you will give your heart and soul to that as well. We know that you'll be sorely missed at Bloomingdale, but you'll always be a part of that community.
We're really proud of you and hope you're having an exciting night tonight. Congratulations again.
And as Dad would say,
cheers.
Cheers.
Erika, it's not a surprise that we're all celebrating you today. As your cousin, first cousin, and somebody often mistaken to be your sister for our very similar looks, I've always admired you and always looked up to your incredible sense of courage, of attention to community, of your love for family and making all of your community feel like family, and just this sense of joy and passion and organization that you bring to your work. It's been wonderful to be able to be here in New York to witness your work at Bloomingdale, and just to see how much you have brought to this incredible community, and Morningside Heights neighborhood, the Upper West Side, and all of the areas that Bloomingdale families and musicians come from. And I'm recording this to celebrate you and to say congratulations and to say I love you and support you, and the entire Bloomingdale community is so lucky to have had you in this position and to be able to send you off to another stage of your life, but also to just welcome the next executive director, another Erika, and just celebrate all the wonderful work that you do and what you give to everyone. Love you very much.
Hello from Minnesota to the friends and family of Bloomingdale School of Music. My name is Amy Gort, and it's my great pleasure to be here to celebrate my dear friend Erika Floreska in her work as the executive director of your school. Erika talked many times about the joy she felt in contributing to the mission of Bloomingdale. And of course, she talked about the many committed staff and the talented faculty, and of course, the very talented students she got to interact with. So it's not surprising that alongside that great team, she was able to accomplish many things. And it's really exciting to be here with you to celebrate that. I know that Erika is
has always been passionate about music. I've known her for 35 years, and that has been a constant. And through this role, she was able to combine that passion with her talents for administration and leadership, and really serve the community to make sure that music education was accessible to so many students. And I know it really meant a lot to her to do that work. So congratulations to you, Erika, on your accomplishments. Congratulations to the students, the faculty, and the staff for all that you've done together over the many years. And I'm really glad to have this opportunity to celebrate you, Erika. I love you, and I'm so proud of you.
Hello, my name is Deirdre McMahon, and I have known Erika since we were freshmen in high school. I'm very happy to celebrate Erika and the positive impact she has had on music and arts education. Her passion for music and her drive to connect with people was fully present in high school. Erika was generous and she was warm, and her enthusiasm was magnetic. Like so many others, I was drawn in and I was welcomed, even though I had no musical talent, no musical knowledge. Erika was always inclusive. It brings me great joy to see how Erika has taken her talents and her passion and used them to make music education more accessible to all. Congratulations, dear Erika.
Hi, Erika. This is Martine. Congratulations on being honored at the Bloomingdale School of Music. I was actually very excited when Kat contacted me. I read it twice. And once, I didn't have my readers on. And the second time, I said, that is what I'm reading. Erika's being honored. That's fantastic. And so I'm happy for you. I know how much that meant to you, your position there. And so have a wonderful, wonderful time with this honor. Very smart move from the Bloomingdale School of Music. Love and light, my dear. Bye-bye.
Hey, honey, there you are. A quick surprise video for you saying congratulations about all your work at Bloomingdale.
Congratulations, Mom.
You're the best, Mom. Thanks for everything. I love you. Love you too. All right, gotta go get wet. Bye.
Well, dear Erika, what can this mama say? When words fail to express the immense pride I feel when I think of you. You stayed the course, you gave it your all, and then some, and you were able to leave Bloomingdale poised for its next decade of growth and community service through the gift of music. I know Dad's heart is full, as is mine. Brava, my daughter. I love you.
I feel like they say it so much better than I do. You may have figured this out, maybe not. Erika's actually here at the school with me today. Erika, could you come up and join me?
Oh my gosh, I am completely overwhelmed. That video is a total surprise. You hit it so well. Okay, I have to breathe because that was a lot and so beautiful, and so many people who I care about from the video, from the chat, from this place. It is such a special place. And whew, wow. Okay, I do have some written remarks, and I just want to say thank you to Erika. Thank you, Erika. Thank you to everyone at Bloomingdale. Wow, okay. This really means a lot to me, and all of those personal greetings are just so, I really can't speak. But Mom, I think you'd be proud. Actually, remember, you've always told me when you come to a place and you're a visitor or guest, always leave it better than the way you found it. And I'm feeling that way, that what I've handed to you and to this community is better than when it came. But I have a lot of thank yous, and I'm going to be quick because I know it's late. But faculty, Bloomingdale faculty are unique and special and the heartbeat of this place. And it is what every day, every week, all year long, the faculty teaching our students with such respect and love and personalization that makes this school chug. To the staff, we did a lot in those 6 years. A lot of change came. You came with me. We did great work. None of what this is was can be done alone. And I think part of all that change and growth was what then when COVID hit, you were able to so seamlessly transition to this virtual world in the midst of a leadership transition, which none of us anticipated. So thank you, staff. To the board, so many dedicated volunteers, seeing you there. And I got a shout out to Ken, but that talks and that speech, you totally got me. You were there from when I was hired. You were there every day of this. You were available for calls. You were generous with your time, your resources. And when the brownstone aging was gonna make me rip my hair out, you did make the connection to this incredible makeover in the hall we're standing in the backyard. So Ken, and the tux, looking good. I gotta say our elected officials, and I'm kind of overwhelmed. We have Helen here and seeing Danny O'Donnell in front of the school, also Mark Levine and Gail Brewer. Got us this piano. There are more pianos to come, folks. We're gonna get a whole bunch from the city, thanks to them. And really being leaders in the community, understanding the importance of Bloomingdale, of the arts, of music, and supporting it and being here. Really, thank you to them. And to our families, to our students, to our donors, our supporters, all of you building relationships are what drove me, what make me happen, and really are what put the pieces together. As we know, it's everybody working together, and I just gotta thank everyone. And why are we here tonight? Let's recognize this is our chance to support music access for all and Bloomingdale's mission. This beautiful nonprofit, just like all of nonprofits, have been challenged by COVID. Tuition is awesome, it doesn't cover it all. And the way Bloomingdale maintains the mission of access for all through financial aid and scholarships, through free faculty concerts that are happening even online, to our student activities that are available for free. All of this is because of donations. To all of you who have given so far, thank you. It's amazing you've met the goal. It's amazing we've got those raffle prizes. I even got some in there. But also that there's a match. If you haven't been able to give yet, if you're thinking about it, if you're able to, your investment makes a lifelong difference. And any amount really does make a difference. So think about that, go to the website, go to John, we'll see how that is. But we're here, all the power and strength that music has to make connections between people and within ourselves. Music matters. This community matters. And the theme for tonight is hope. Being back in this building, seeing the videos, my flute choir, with our singer, oh my God, I was crying. It's everywhere. Hope is that smile on a child's face when they finish their first performance. Hope is when an adult student returns to an instrument that they haven't played in years and finds an old friend. Hope is that moment during a concert, what we heard tonight, our students performing, when the beauty of music, when the connection, the emotion just takes over. That's what music can provide. And hope is where people come together with purpose and passion. Hope lives here at Bloomingdale. It is online, it is in the brownstone, and look at all that's gone on even since I've left. I have to say, I'm so excited, not just because Erika has a great name, but the leadership that the board has brought in, having you here, seeing how the faculty and staff have all come together. I know Bloomingdale is in great hands. And I'm gonna be a student, I'm in the flute choir, I will be here, I'm not going far, but I really just wanna say thank you and congratulations to the whole community. I'm gonna stop now because I'm overwhelmed, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And Erika, I mean, what a pleasure to work with you, to know you, and I can't wait to see where you take Bloomingdale.
Well, thank you. And I want to say again that your time here at Bloomingdale, so evident from tonight, transformed the school. So thank you for putting something good in my hand.
Lots of thanks. Thank you.
All right, we have, okay. All right, so we have one more number tonight. The Bloomingdale Broadway Ensemble is going to show us a little bit about how much difference a year can make in a life.
Good evening, my name is Christine Browning and I have been a voice faculty member here at BSM since fall 2013 and the director and creator of Broadway Ensemble, which started in spring 2018. Broadway Ensemble is a diverse group of students that are passionate about the Broadway repertoire. We come together each week and perform group numbers, duets, trios, solos, working on getting their performance skills to the next level. This last year has been very different, however. We have focused on Broadway history, musical theater history, and focusing on learning about influential composers, directors, actors, choreographers, that sort of thing. Also, learning how to self-tape. The performance you'll hear tonight is their very first self-tape as a group. We want to give a major shout out and big thank you to our honoree tonight and former executive director, Erika Floreska. She was a huge champion for us throughout the development of this group and personally very encouraging and influential for me, as pushing me towards the next level and really making this a fun thing where the children can explore and grow together. Without further ado, I'd like to present Josh, Ellie, Uma, Maya, Celeste, and Aurelia singing Seasons of Love from Rent with special guest soloist.
Minutes, 525,000 moments so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure right here? In daylight, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee,
in inches,
in miles, and laughter, and strife. In 525,600 minutes.
How do you measure a year in the life?
How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 days to win. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
True that she learned, or time that it flies. Bridges he burned, the way that it dies.
Try out to sing out, the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember, a year in the life of friends. Oh, you gotta really learn to love. It's a gift from above. Measure your life in love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love.
Hello, my name is Aisha Jackson, and I've had the pleasure of being in a couple of Broadway shows, Beautiful, the Carole King musical, Waitress, and most recently Frozen on Broadway as the standby for Anna. I just want to say congratulations to all of our students for learning online this year. Give yourself a round of applause. I know it wasn't easy, but you made it through, and I hope this year has taught you that you are capable of any and all things. I want to remind you that you can be the change you wish to see, that you are loved, and that you are light. Congratulations. That you can be the
Wow. As a big musical theater lover, my heart is so full after that. Thank you to the Broadway Ensemble for filling that big Broadway hole in my heart, missing theater a lot, and Aisha for killing that solo in the end. So before we close out for the night, let's check in one more time with our fundraising tracking correspondent, John.
Hello again. So I am thrilled to announce that, as we said, we started the evening by having already met our goal, but just over the course of this hour, we have raised nearly $50,000. So we had about $3,000 come in the last hour, so thank you all so much for your generosity. You can still donate, of course. We'll put that in the chat, and I sound like a broken record, but do check out the raffle. You could get a personal video message from Titus Burgess, or dinner and desserts, or a private concert at Bloomingdale. And that raffle is going to be live and up until Saturday at 5 p.m. So thank you all again, and I'll hand it back to the Erikas to wrap up the evening.
Thank you all for an incredible night. I couldn't have asked for a better first benefit, even though it's in this weird virtual world, which is so incredible. And I hope you all are leaving this space, this Zoom, this concert hall with the two other people who are in here with me, as inspired and hopeful as I am for what is to come. Even in this time of great change for New York City, for our country, and for our world, Bloomingdale will continue to be a safe haven for so many, as we have over the last 56 years. I want to throw out some thanks again to our sponsors, to M&T Bank, to all of our presenting sponsors and our individual sponsors who are all in the program. If you haven't checked that out, we'll also have that available on the website later tonight. To our incredible board, Erika talked earlier about just how supportive they are and like how amazing Ken is. I too, I've only been here for 7 months, and I also frequently call and pick up the phone to talk to kids. You guys have been just so amazing as I have started out this journey here at Bloomingdale. I want to give a special shout out to Matthew Johnson Harris, who edited the majority of the videos that you saw tonight. Thank you, Matthew. He is a longtime friend of mine and has been so incredible throughout this process. So thank you, Matthew, for joining us. Thank you to the event team, as I chatted about before, to Grace, to John, to Tsunami, to Alyssa. This would not have been possible without you. And to all of the staff and all of the faculty at Bloomingdale, you are the Bloomingdale School of Music. So thank you. It is my honor to be a part of this community that you all have already built. I'd like to invite Erika up one last time. Thank you again, Erika.
Thank you, Erika. Thank you, everyone. The whole community is in such great hands, and I can't wait to be a part of it through all of this as New York comes back to life, as our whole world comes back to life safely, securely, and with beautiful music.
Thank you. And with that, everyone, have a good night. Thanks for joining us.